back to back. We could call this part two if you want to. Um,
Yeah.
it was a lot of. It's been a lot of questions on the decision of canceling this year's Back to the Dam. So now we have everybody who was pretty much part of the flyer and part of putting it, trying to put it together and promote it. So um, we are live. So if we got anybody, if you guys got your ears on, I know we didn't let you know that we was going live. We kind of snuck in, but yeah, I'm looking at the chat. So let's get if you got some questions or anything you want to say. We will be looking at the chat. But we got Daryl Richardson. Everybody know DJ Daryl. And we got the soul sister herself,
What's up,
Miss
sis?
Vicky, Miss Vicky Johnson.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, it's been a lot of, it was a lot of questions questioning the decision that was made to the point last night. I think me and Darrell both was like, well, man, maybe let's see. So we called Daryl this morning
Yes.
to get a little more clarity. And what you got, Bone? You're
Because
muted.
remember, before we left out last night, I said, man, I think we should try to talk to Daryl and try to bring it back, man. Let's try to get it going on. And then that's when we got into this morning's conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to know, man, why should we leave? Why we got to go somewhere else? Why we can't do it right there? So, we decided to let's talk it out again, part two,
So,
and
so
let's
we
break it on
so we,
down so
we
everybody
got
can
Daryl.
understand.
Daryl said some things this morning that pretty much made it clear. So Daryl,
Yes, sir.
um, what what do you feel? Why do you think it's a good idea to not have the Back to the Dam this year? This year.
First of all, like everybody know, you don't need to keep on talking about it. We had multiple shootings. There was other things happening leading up to that I don't want to get into. But four people getting shot, it's not good. So I talked to my sister Vic. Me, her, and JC is the one that came up with this idea. We talked about doing this about 10 years ago. And I'll get into a little deeper in a little bit. But on the picnic itself, I got the call Saturday night. I'm going camping. And multiple people started calling and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And then the next day, I got more information and more information. So it took 3 to 5 days, Vicky, maybe before maybe
Yes.
because we're talking from Thursday and now today's Friday. And we made the decision,
Right.
put it on Facebook, what on Thursday or Wednesday or whatever. So look how many days went by. So it took a lot of thinking. I didn't just jump up and say, hey, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, people are looking at, I don't know what they're looking at. I really don't. Because what about the four people that got shot? What about the victims? And this is only 2 weeks later. Next week will be 2 weeks later. So I look at a lot of things. You got four people. I'm 64 years old. I've been going to Amsterdam since I was maybe 2, 3 years old. All right. This has never happened. We know about a shooting here or a fight or stuff like that. And Vicky, you guys should know. If not, you can check. They shut us down up there literally for nothing. If it's an argument or one fight, they're coming and they're shutting us down just for that, and because of the big crowds that we have. So four shootings anywhere is on a big scale. Then they put the gang
Right.
and all that other stuff into it. That's that's first and foremost. I can imagine people that got shot. Thank God no one got killed, but getting
True.
shot is bad in itself. One shooting is bad enough. So we had four. So I took that in consideration. Now, the victims, how does it look to them? What would they say? For 2 weeks later, that's another thing. But one of the main things on top of all that, and my sister can tell you too, the police on the big scale that we doing this, every year is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, you guys. We go there, we put a 20 by 40 canopy at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I get there before 7, and I'm there greeting the people. It takes a little time to put that canopy up. We don't have a permit. A canopy
That's
that
correct.
size, you can do your research. You need a permit in the park. First of all, we don't have a permit. Second of all, we have DJ, amplified music. You need a permit. To have anything big in the park, you need a permit. So we've been harassed on less stuff, a lot of less stuff. I mean, I remember when the old expo used to be at, and Vicky can tell you, we had a group of girls when the Crumpin came out, that dance, it looked like you're fighting, but you're not. They
Right.
came with helicopters, they came with the whole Foothill division and harassed us and made us leave about somebody was fighting.
That's right.
There
That's
was
right.
no shooting, no nothing. And was no
Nothing.
fighting. Family, everybody was there. So I even filed with Attorney Affairs. I'm on record because they don't mess with me. If I do something at the dam, I'm on the record and I can prove it. Because I filed with Attorney Affairs, I'm on record, filed against them for being harassed. The last time we got harassed, I'm the one that made the call to the watch commander and they made everybody leave. Now, just maybe last year, I think. And me and my sister talked about that earlier. But, so here's my thing. You go set up 7 o'clock, 7:30. They're going to come. They already coming to the park. They still doing investigations. And like I said, from what I heard from sources that was there, no names to be said,
Correct.
you got 6 shooters shooting at one shooter. So now that's 7 shooters. Now, see if you ever remember any park or any place of mass shooting with 7 different shooters. Think about it. The 7 shooters will be 6 police shooting against one person. So take that in consideration. I don't think nobody did. So me and my sister, we talked for days. I called a lot of people that was there. So that's one main scale right there. Now, we got close family and friends, even my wife alone said, I'm not going to the park based on what happened. So that's another thing. Who's going to come? So they're going to come. You start doing all this, sending music up. Now, they have a legitimate cause to shut it down based on where's your permit. They're bringing the shooting up later. What are you guys
That's
doing today?
correct.
Who has the permit for
Right.
this?
That's
So
correct.
that alone, and you can't argue. See, when I argue with them, we out there just having fun, hanging out with the low riders, and no music involved. We just having a good time. Sometimes we might be DJing. So why are you guys here? They never says, where's your permit? 'Cause
That's
we can
right.
go and have a picnic and have a loud crowd. So that was my main thing. I don't understand why people, when I bring this up, why they don't understand. I don't want to wait the day before or the day of to see what's going to happen. That's like a slap in somebody's face. So why risk it then? Let's take care of it now. So, Vicky, you want to collaborate on that?
Yeah. So my thought was because of the incident that did happen, that we should just cancel it for this year. Not saying that we're not going to do it again, but just cancel it because of the situation and just out of the respect of the families of the peoples that did get shot. Understand? That's what I'm really not understanding why everybody is like tripping off of us not doing it there. We can do it next year. It won't be a problem, but just right now, because it is a hot spot in regards to the police, that's what I'm gonna say. They're gonna come and shut it down. And then by them doing that, now we're gonna have another issue with everybody getting into arguments with the police. And yes, we have been getting away with it for years without having a permit. We have. But now
Yes.
with this situation, they are definitely going to come and ask us for the permit. And if we don't have a permit, they're going to have the right to shut us down.
They're
I-
gonna sit us down easy with just that saying, "Where's your permit?" It's
Wow.
easy. It's not. We're not gonna be harassed. They're gonna come and say, "What you guys are doing? Where's your permit? You don't have a
and I
permit."
and I work for I'm a part of the Parks and Recs. And even at the park that I'm at in Altadena, in order for you to have anything, you have to have a permit. And like I said, we've just been getting away with it for years here
Based on
in
what I did,
Sequoia.
yeah. Based on
Mhm.
what I'm on record, based on what I did back in the, not but a couple of years ago, and like Vicky said, you can go to a park and have a picnic. That's not the issue. We do it bigger than that. And they've been allowing us, you guys, to do it there without a permit. Because
That's
nothing like
right.
this ever happened.
Right.
So that's what people don't understand. It's not the end of the world. We just said we're canceling it. And like I said, live and fight another day. Now, that's one issue. You want to finish that what you're saying, Vic? And I got some other stuff I want to say.
I just
Yeah,
want to ask. I just
Go
want
ahead.
to ask, what's the process or the procedure of obtaining a permit? Like, is it a long process, or can they
well,
deny you a permit? Can they say, you know what, no, we're not going to give it to you for that reason, or what is that
They can
process
deny
like?
you for
yeah,
anything.
yeah. And right now, I would just say, first of all, our main step is we have to go to Foothill Police Station. Let them know that we are having this event. Okay. And that way they will start having more patrol there because, again, of what just happened. From there, then we have to go through the process of getting the permit. And what just happened, I am saying, me personally, I don't believe they will grant it.
100% they won't grant it. And first of all,
Yes,
at this stage anyway, it's too late. It's too late for next week. But that's off the question. Like Vicky
Right,
said,
right, right,
you go to the place you go to is at it's not Lake Balboa, but I know the office that you go to off of Victory and Woodley, or it's an office that you go to to
it's
give out all the
right.
permits.
That's
You
correct.
walk in
That's
there
correct.
and you apply, you tell them, blah blah this. It don't happen first of all right away. Now you can talk to somebody behind the counter and they say, "Well, what are you trying to do?" People do that for we're having a family reunion. It's a way to disguise certain things. Just oh, I just want a permit to have. Then they're gonna say, "Well, you can do X, Y, and Z." Then now on the permit, it has to say. Now you add more to it. I want amplified music. That
That's
can be a
correct.
band, a live band, amplified music. That's another thing. Oh, we give you a permit, but we're not going to give you the amplified music. So you don't know what it's
That's
going to do.
correct too.
Then there's fees
Right.
involved. Then if I did it or Vicky did it, we're liable of our group. My name goes on there, her
That's
name goes
correct.
on there.
right,
Then
right.
who's going to pay the fee?
That's
So it's a
liability.
lot of
That's
stuff involved. See, people
liability.
don't know. Man, Vicky, we've been doing this for a long time. You guys should already know. So we know we've been getting away with certain stuff. That's why a lot of times I go to Willie Park. Willie Park, they don't require a permit, but they have one little section where they do the cricket at. You need a permit because you can plug in. But they said if you bring your generator and do something, then it's all good. That's why a lot of people mail in everything. They go to Willie Park. But like I said,
And even
Amsterdam is our spot. So why do something somewhere else? Now, I'm gonna jump real quick to something else. First of all, we canceled. That's that. I canceled. Anybody can do what they want to do anytime, anywhere. I'm fine with that. It's been
that's
too much
right.
stuff going on leading up to this. Why you paying? Why you asking for money? Why are we doing this? It's AA18 day. It's not 818 day. It's
It's
back
not.
to Pacoima. But we cannot call it back to Pacoima. So don't get it twisted. So you can call it back to the dam. We've been doing it.
Right.
This will be our 4th year. So that's another thing. Then I never said, and I said for the record, that let's move back to the dam picnic anywhere else, that'll come out of my mouth. I'm gonna do another picnic the same
Right.
day, but it has nothing to do with back to the damn function. Zero.
Exactly.
Zero.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
doing my
Zero.
personal shit because I can. So
Right.
that's another thing. And then I'm getting some people backlashing, want to bash and say negative stuff, about different parks. First of all, I ain't gonna say no names. They know who they are. I hope they're listening to this. They don't even know what park we're going to. We're not going to Lancaster City Park. First of all, we got 2 parks, and I'm gonna tell you the love we have for Pacoima, because we all out here. Pacoima, Lancaster, Victorville, Lake LA, you name it.
We out there.
We have 2 parks that we call Little Handsome Dam. Now that tells you right there the love we have for our city. One is Lancaster. We call it Eastside Park. They changed the name to a police. I can't think of his name. It's on I and 5th Street East. The other one is in Palmdale. We have one in Lancaster, one in Palmdale. The one in Palmdale is McAdams Park. That's where I live, around the corner from there. That's where originally I wanted to have it. It's closed for remodeling. It won't be open till next year. So get that out the way. But it's people bashing us, people that live in Palmdale, Lancaster, on that side. For some reason, no one I know that lives out there that I talk to bash on Pacoima. Now, they said, damn, I'm not going there regularly. This is way before this stuff happened. We know you got the gopher holes and you got this. Where's the bathrooms at? You guys tell me where the bathroom is? They don't want you there. That's why they're gonna put them back. They don't want you to be comfortable. But guess what? Our people, no matter what they've been doing, we got one little corner left, and that's all we got at the dam.
That's all we got.
That's
And they
real
try to
talk.
ruin that
That's all we got.
shit.
So,
Yes.
but where's the restroom?
Yes.
They could put another out, give us something.
And even the porty parties, I'm not just gonna say, even the porty parties that are there, who wants to use them?
Right.
They don't clean them. And then
but
the
we don't
other
have nothing.
bathrooms are way down there on the other side. Again,
Right.
who wants to use them? So when we put this together, we brought in porta parties, one for the men, one for the women. These things are things that cost. Not that we not trying to say we can't handle it. We was just trying to do it for the community.
But
That's it.
why we gotta pay for it?
Yeah, and
It's
then
for us,
another
right?
thing, why is we're trying to keep everybody safe. Okay, now we're not saying that nothing can happen at any other place. We're not saying that. And it's just unfortunately that this happened before this event because everybody was looking forward to it. Seriously. And then when it was posted, some people called me and said, Vicky, good decision on you and Durrell's behalf.
Thank you. Now
They really respecting us for doing that, but some are taking it another way, and I'm just not understanding that. Like,
now,
4
and
people
then
got shot.
everybody says-
Praise God, like
everybody
Durrell
says-
said,
everybody
nobody got
says
shot. I mean, killed.
So- First of all, we talked about this, me, Vicky, and JC, every bit of 10 years ago. We know when other people took over, the old heads and all that, they was doing it. Imagine this, every other year.
Right.
It was every other year. And it was in October. You know why? Because for the older people, it's too hot in June, July, August. But guess
September.
what?
Right.
Every year they had in October, it was hot. So they did the meet and greet on Friday. They did the dance on Saturday, and everybody. I looked forward to going to the dam like everybody else. The first couple years they did it, I played music. I can't tell you the last time they did it. I think they stopped doing it. Really, if you ask me, I think they stopped doing it. So that's why we just said we're gonna do our own thing. Now, getting back to what happened. Here's my thing. The stuff that happened is serious. Thank God nobody lost their life. I'll say that 100 times. It's nothing to play with. They're still doing investigations. You know what I'm saying? You got 6 or 7 shooters. So, but where's the respect that for the victims or their family? That's so it's not the end of the world. We do it next year. But like I said, since I like to have fun and I'm still gonna do a picnic, I'm just still gonna do the picnic on the same date and everything. It ain't called nothing what to do with the dam. And I'm gonna do me, or me, or whatever. I'm gonna do us. But like, it's still for everybody, you know. But I don't know what else to say after that.
Well, I'm going to jump real fast back to Bequema. Back to Bequema was started back with the older generation. And even in doing that event, you had to prepare that for a whole year because you got the day before dance, you got the big dance on Saturday, and then the dam. All that had to be paid for. That was not free. They put that in a package deal.
The city council paid thousands
All of
of
that.
dollars, and it
Yes.
took a whole year. We did it practically overnight. How we did it, and got it, like I said, this would have been our 4th year. It got bigger and bigger. Last year was our biggest. You know, we stepped it up, got the porta potties and a bigger tent, and it just took off from there. And everybody was excited for it. Look at it this year. But like I
Right.
said, once we put the flyer out, people was questioning why it's not on 818. I said, what do you
It has
mean?
nothing to do with that.
I said, nothing to do with 818. 818 day was on a Tuesday. So we supposed to be having it this Saturday. But we got other things coming up, and then we just put it back to this Sunday. We put it back to next Sunday. Give us more time too to do things that we got to do as far as getting the rest of the money together. That was another issue. So people ain't looking at the background. They looking at what it takes to prepare. But since my sis, we've been doing it so long, we put it together like this because this is what we do.
Right.
She's doing 40 years, 50 years, I would say, and I've still been doing this as long.
Right.
So
Right.
you got two people that's on the same page. We think the same, and she do stuff she do for the kids and for, you know, I do the same thing. So it just all the backlashing and all that stuff. What is it for? What is it over?
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
nothing in the world.
That's real right there.
You
That's
know,
real.
if somebody wants to go do something, whoever, then go do it. They don't have to call me and check in with me. You know, I said, go right ahead. You know, I got people calling me. I'm like, you don't need to call me. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do. Period. And I spoke about why and all this stuff. So
I
you
think
know,
most people don't really understand what the behind the scenes work that it takes to get
a lot of
For
work.
real.
put something together like that. And I think, you know, people were just speaking on, like, man, you know, just speaking on just the fact that it was gonna be, you know, that it's gonna be kind of inconvenience for them to have to, if they were going to travel somewhere else, because I guess, you know, they were looking at it like what was being done in Lancaster now was still was the Back to the Dam event. But
Yeah, no,
that's
I
why
keep it clear
as you
again. It's nothing to
clarifying
do with
right
it's nothing
now,
to do with that.
it's two different things. Yeah, it's
It's
good
two
you
different things.
clarifying that
It's two
right
different
now.
things.
Yeah, we're
You
not
know,
calling it Back to the Dam. Has nothing to do with Back to the Dam. Back to
nothing
the Dam is canceled until next year.
on our part. If somebody still
Right,
want to
Yes.
do
right,
it, I'm
right,
here.
Yes.
right,
Then go
Yes.
right ahead. Well, you know, you got the right to do it,
right,
and however you're gonna do it, you know. But my thing is, from my experience and my sister's experience, that they're coming. The police, they're coming.
Holy, yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
for a
still
It's
fact.
coming.
open
If
event.
someone don't think they're not coming, this like I just said, this ain't like they had a little fight up there or somebody was hopping their car and wrecked their car. They're show up, don't have no music, just show up real with a lot of people and see what happens. Just see what happens. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. And if it don't, then that's good. They had a good day.
That's right.
But,
That's right.
but they're
But
coming and they're gonna be there
why
regardless.
even take
But see,
a chance on it?
yes. And see,
Right,
like I said,
right.
every time I get into it with them, we're being harassed. We can be in the wrong, the little things we do. People drink, people have their little fun and all that kind of stuff. I get it. So if they come, if we there, it's one thing they're going to say. What's your permit? I have no argument. It's over. Pack it up. There's no, where's your permit for this? Where's your permit for that? We don't have that. See, a lot of people understand, we don't have that. So I have no grounds to stand on, no leg to stand on. I can't even argue with them like I mostly do. I cannot call the watch commander and foot and say, hey, man, we're being harassed. You see what I'm saying? I can't do that. I'll be like, yeah, that's like speeding 100 miles an hour. You got me, man. What am I arguing for? Them last I was going 20. Pull over, take the ticket, and just, yeah, you got me. But it's still so.
Well, like at the end of the day, like you said, that permit, they want somebody to take responsibility for
That's right.
whatever's going
That's
to be
right.
up here.
Well,
So,
That's
let
right.
it be known. Let it be known.
So if
You know,
like you said, if somebody wants to step up and take that responsibility on, knowing what just happened, and this is what like I said, this is what you
and tell
said.
them, Vic, you don't get the permit
That
overnight.
makes so much sense.
You don't get a permit overnight.
Right.
Something got to be approved, and it depends on what scale are you doing it on, and what are you doing, and oh, handsome down.
Listen,
And then you
Daryl,
can have a picnic and have some down. Okay.
we're
How
we're
many people are
learning
you,
too.
do you have security? Do you have this? Do you have that? Who's paying for all this stuff?
And we're learning this too because, like I say, our Stone and Bone, we're behind the scenes. We're seeing a lot, so we know exactly what you're talking about. So like when we did that the Juneteenth, that's when we met
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people. You know what I'm saying, and it opened our eyes about what you said
Right.
Yeah.
about the permits and all that. So there
That's
is a lot of
correct.
hard work
There's a
behind it.
lot of
So
stuff and there's a lot of money. That's one issue. But like I
for
said,
real,
if you go to any kind of an area that just had something like that happen, I'm gonna give you an example. When we was at, and this is something small. We had the W. Remember the girl that fell at the dance? She wanted to sue him.
Hmm. Right. Right. Correct. Correct.
The next day, the club was closed down.
That's right.
wow,
Okay.
That's right.
Grandpa, I was there with DJ in Lancaster years ago. Soon as it was a shooting in the club, the next day, the club was closed down. So listen what I'm saying. This is just one shooting. No one got killed. Now, my sister will tell you, this is something y'all don't know. We ran Terminal Island. Me, her, and her brother, and other people. We had a crew. We had one of
Yep.
our members got shot in the stomach
Yep.
over whatever it was over. Mayor Ritton, very next day, press
Sure
conference and
did.
all, guess what? Shut us down. And
Shut
that was
us
the
down.
last up. We
That's
had
right.
every bit of 10,000 or more people there. That was our biggest day. One shooting, no fatality. One of our members got shot in the stomach. Mayor Ritton got to it because it was on a Sunday. It got to his desk in his office. That very next day, it's on the news and media and all that, we were shut down.
That's right. That's true.
So I'm just saying, a shooting is I don't care where it is. And I'm telling you guys what we experienced. And
Right.
so many times we get harassed at the down for you guys should know for less than nothing. Less
right,
than nothing. There's a large amount of people hanging out. We having fun, having a good time. And they come with 20 cars, and I walk away too. Like, what you guys want? For what? And I make the call to the watch commander. And they're going. So
Yeah.
that's harassment. So
But
they have
I feel like if we were to do it and they would come, if somebody just made a call on just GP, they're going to come with guns drawn just because of what just happened. They're not going to come in there settled. They're going to come in there hard. And that's going to make another issue again.
Yeah. Yeah.
so like I said on this issue, and it shouldn't be the issue, but like I tell people, it happened.
Yes,
This is what happened at our park.
that's right.
It happened. There's multiple shootings, first of all, and multiple shooters. It happened. So it ain't like something didn't happen and all that. It doesn't matter. This is the biggest thing that I know one person got shot before and got killed. That's bad too. But I'm talking about on a scale of multiple stuff. This is the biggest thing that I can tell you that I've been going to Handsome Dam that happened at Handsome Dam. So on this scale here, you know, people still can go and have a picnic or maybe whatever they're gonna do. Like I said, but right now it's not the time to do it. That's
Facts.
all I'm saying. That's why I
There
said
anyway.
I still want to do a picnic. It has nothing to do with, and I'll say it a million times, I'm not moving back to the damn picnic. If I'm doing it back to the damn picnic, I'm doing it at the damn.
There it is there.
Get that clear. That came out of my mouth. If I do back to the damn picnic, it'll be at Handsome Down.
That's correct.
Everybody,
That's
please pay
correct.
attention to that. What I'm doing is personal. What I'm doing
That's correct.
it has nothing to do with Handsome Down, nothing to do with
Nothing.
Pacoima. Everybody is welcome. It's nothing to do with Palmdale, nothing to do with Lancaster.
We just
Correct.
having a good time.
I've
We
been
just
doing
Having a
having a
fucking good
gathering.
time.
for 50 years, and I ain't gonna quit till I'm dead.
Let's
So
do
Right.
it.
what are people hating on? What are people hating on? What's the complaint? You know, just
And we,
look in the mirror and see. I know people that's been shot that was there when seeing people hit the ground. They're affected.
right.
First thing they say, I ain't going back up there. I ain't. Or it'd be paid sometime next year. I go. So I'm just saying, you know, people got a right to come and go as they please, but that's their right. I'm telling you what I'm not doing. My sister telling you what she. We the ones that organized this. Anybody else can take over and do how they want to do it. We can't stop you. Go right ahead. Maybe nothing might happen. But all I'm saying is I'm not doing nothing up there again until next year. So let's get that clear. Don't call me to DJ anything. I'm not going back to the dam until next year.
hmm
2027 sometime. No
And another
disrespect
thing,
nobody. It's just that how I feel.
and
How
another
I
thing
feel.
I just want to say, we just do this to try and help us have something nice in the community where we're always not getting together for a funeral or a repast.
Or a balloon
Right.
release or something, you know what
Every
I'm saying?
time we get together and everybody's coming from here, it's always because someone unfortunately has passed away and we're coming to the funeral and the repast. We just be trying to give something for the community just on a GP basis where we can all come together, have a good time, and be safe. And like I say, anything can happen anywhere. And again, I'm just going to say it's just unfortunately that this happened 2 weeks prior to us doing this big event. This year, we were going to have a dance floor in the park. We were going to really do it big this time because I've
Even bigger.
always
Then
thought
next year will
about
be even
doing it.
bigger again. So every
Exactly.
year we
But
come up with ideas. Next year, if we do it,
Yep.
then we're gonna involve jumpers. You need a permit for that. See, so it's more
all of
stuff,
that,
more money,
all of it.
but we want to do something so it's for everybody.
Right.
Because it's gonna be a lot of kids. There's always kids there, but let's get something for the
Always.
kids to do.
Yeah, and
Always.
praise God. And praise God, it wasn't none there. I don't know if there were some there that day, but praise God, no child got shot. I mean, like, and again, nobody passed away. And I'm just, like I say, I'm really just blown away with people even having issues about us canceling it for that
Right.
reason only.
If that's not a good enough reason, I don't know what else to tell you.
Man,
Tell anybody that want to listen, I cannot
we
come up with a better reason than that. And like I said,
Hmm.
this story that we're talking about is not made up. This is what really happened.
as
This is
a
what
as
really
a
happened.
people
We didn't make this story up.
as
You
a
know what I'm saying?
people,
Go
we
ahead,
give
Stone.
ourselves. I'm just saying, as a
Fucking
people, we give
flies.
ourselves such a low bar. Like that's the low. That's the
Always.
bar. Nobody died. That's the bar. It's
Yeah,
like, come on,
right.
man. These dudes that
Well,
like
that's the positive of it. That's the
that
positive
is
of it.
the positive, but
That's the
that's
only
such
thing
a
you can say
low
we get
bar.
positive.
But
It's
but
people from we all people from the same community. It shouldn't that should not be the bar. These is people
exactly,
we around you
exactly.
grew up with. That's why like that's such a low bar. Like we gotta expect more just out of us as a people. Like, come on.
Hello,
I'm just
hello, hello.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Malcolm.
speaking as a
That's
culture.
real.
Malcolm
Like
Stone. Go
I
ahead.
try not to do it, bro, but it
Malcolm,
just
do it.
ugh. Like, come
Tell him,
Talk to
on,
him,
man.
bro.
Just go for it. Go for
Tell
it.
him,
Go for
Stone,
it.
for real,
Tell
bro.
them the
Tell him how
real.
you
Tell them
really
the
I
feel,
real.
just got,
man.
like I said, I just got more faith in my people than they haven't, like a lot of people have in themselves, bro. Because
Hmm.
that's
Yep.
a low bar. Nobody died. We got through this and nobody died. Like that's what
Right.
we
Just
Wow.
keep it on. Just
that's
keep
what
it.
we
Yeah.
Wow.
got.
Yeah. Come on.
Like that's what we got.
So
Mm.
No
So, so,
wonder
so,
nobody want to bring their kids to it. If that's the bar right there, We just gonna get through it and nobody
Well,
die.
I'm gonna say this too, Stone. There's a lot of people that I'm around don't like to go to the damn period.
I know.
Totally.
Nothing
Yeah,
to do
that's
with
Totally.
true.
this
I know.
because it's what's there for you. Like I said, where's the wrestling bag? They got golf holes everywhere. The dirt. They got so what? Where's your play area for the kids? Where's this at? Where's that at? Let me tell you guys something. Where's the basketball court at?
Real shit.
Think about it. Every park in Pacoima, in San Fernando Valley, and the whole valley period has a basketball court. Hanson Dam has never, that I know of, has a basketball court. They put a skate park.
Sure did. Sure
The
did.
basketball court should be adjacent to it, should be right next door to it. They put a brand new, that Discovery building over there for kids.
museum.
Okay, I'm with it. A whole new player and right next to it. And guess what? So is the bathroom. Bathrooms. So they had, it's an old bathroom still there. If you guys remember, when the maintenance thing's right next door, that's fenced off.
Right.
Why don't you
Mhm.
unfence that,
Right.
remodel
That's
it,
right.
and open that back up?
Yep. They
Well,
they
you
shut
said,
that down.
porta
They shut
potties.
it down
We'll take
because
porta- see, right now, that's what it is. They want us to deter, but we're strong and we still pushing and we still go there.
that's right.
You know, we all do.
Right.
We still do.
Yeah.
Because they're not giving us more reasons to go there.
No, they're
giving us
not.
less reasons to don't go there.
That's right.
And hopefully
That's
just
right.
disappear from there. So, and I bet you, if we all was gone for a couple of months, watch how fast they remodel everything.
Totally.
It ain't for us. So that's right there. So it's stuff that I pay close attention to, and I've been going there since in the early '60s. So that's a long time. You know, I've been in Pacoima from the project.
How long you been? Hey, how long you been in Pacoima, brother?
Since the '60s, like '61. I was born in '61, born in LA, raised in the Valley. Me and my sister was born in LA, and my brother there. So I think we came out here because they was born in '63. So I was 2 years old when we moved to the projects.
Okay.
Now I'm
And I was
64 years
born
old.
and I was born in Virginia, and we've been out here since I was 3 years old. Shut up. All
Same
day.
thing. See? Shut up. And we both
Shut
end up
up.
living on the same street.
All day. All day.
You
All
know what I'm
day.
saying?
That's love right there,
So
man. That's
we got
fucking love
history.
right there.
We
Straight
can
up.
tell you history, and let me tell
For
you something.
real. Oh, we're gonna get y'all another time. We're gonna talk that history. We can
Okay,
talk a
one more
little
thing.
about it
One more
tonight.
thing.
No, two more things. We can
When it
keep
comes
going, Daryl. We can keep going.
when it
Fuck
comes when it comes back to Pacoima or back to the dam, we know it inside out.
Yes, sir.
Because we was there for the first one, and we'll be there till the last one. So a lot of people don't even know how it really started. The real back to Pacoima, they had to have a parade.
You
Saturday
saw me
morning,
when I
leading up
started,
to
bro.
where-
You saw me when I started, homie. You saw
You
me
know,
when I
it's what
started,
like,
D. That's
all the shit to
crazy.
say. Just on that note. But I'm not bashing nobody. Like people is talking on whatever. People can say what they want to say, and it doesn't bother me. But my thing is, all I gotta do is speak the real. Don't say somebody going to Lancaster Park when we're not going to Lancaster Park. If you're gonna say something, you better know what you're talking about. Because if not, I'm gonna have something to say, and I'm gonna correct it. And I'm glad I did on this platform.
Thank you.
You know, and
Hey,
thank
this is
you.
where you come get. Hey, this is the platform where you come speak that.
Yeah,
Come
I ain't
speak
done.
it.
Next time we have some other stuff, I'll be back. I'll
Okay,
be back.
for
I just want
sure.
to clear the situation. I mean, whatever they do, hope everybody be safe. Whatever we do, where we gonna be at, hope everybody
Right.
be safe. No matter, you know, and
Hey,
that's
so
really,
so can I say this? We
yes,
gonna
sir.
do something though. But we are gonna do something though. You gonna do
I'm
something,
having a
right?
picnic at Eastside Park
Okay, you heard that.
next Sunday.
So don't get the flood.
Me and my sister and
Y'all
them
know
other
what you.
people. I haven't put a flyer out yet. I hear you, Bone. I haven't
Don't
put a
worry
flyer
about
yet.
it.
I said let the cancellation marinate first. But the marination went into
Right.
a whole new, you know what I'm saying? So I hear you, but no, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget my train of thought. I wondered if it over marinated, if you ask me. People
on.
going all different directions on whatever, and that's fine. I get it. But like I said, everybody got a right to be where they're gonna be at and do what they gotta do.
Hey, but you know what? All that they just love the hood, bro, and they got frustrated, bro.
Well, I
That's
love it
all.
too.
They love the hood. We love y'all. This is what we got to go through, but that shows how much love it is for our neighborhood, though. Right here, all this shit we had to go through, so we had to come and explain it. But we love all y'all. Let's get this right, y'all. That's what we
Yeah,
here for. That's what this
all it
platform.
is. I
Come in and
mean,
speak that
Exactly.
shit. Come
but that's
talk
our
Right.
about it.
goal. To
Let's come talk
live to
about it
fight
right
another
here on
day.
the Stone and Bone. You hear
Yes,
that?
sir.
Come talk about it. Get your problems. We got the platform for it. Let's do this. So we ain't got to talk all that BS on the book and all on the Instagram. You can come talk it right here, live
Right.
on the Stone and Bone. You're getting
That's
it
right.
raw,
I'll be back.
straight up.
I'll be back. All right, sis.
Right.
All right,
Hey,
boom.
All
look,
right.
All
Well,
we
I
right.
Love
just
we
y'all.
hope
appreciate you
whatever
guys.
happened, I'm so
All
glad
good,
you
bro.
guys had us on here to really get everything out. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that blessings for everybody, whatever they decide to do, wherever they decide to go. Understand me, but it's still all about us still representing the 818 Bequema, which they know I do that on a daily.
All day long.
And it's just
91331.
all
Back
day,
down, baby.
all day,
91331.
all day. And
Back
again,
down.
it's just that it was just a bad situation that happened. And me and my brother decided to step away from it for right now,
Just
just
because of
because
what
of the
happened. That's
respect.
it. It's
Right.
not hate nothing. It's just because of what happened last week.
Exactly.
It's
That's
too
right.
fresh. It's too fresh right now. That's all it is. So, and we know the consequences later on down the line.
Right.
You
There
know,
you
with
go.
the
There
authorities.
you go. There
We
you
don't have
That's
go.
right.
no nothing.
There you go. So
All gonna come
that
down
that
in
just that just
the vote.
tells everybody, look, if y'all really want to preserve and protect that little piece of the dam that we have right now, if we really trying to preserve and protect that, when you go up there, you gotta have some type of respect for it. You can't
That's
just be
right.
up there
No,
flagrantly
you
pulling
gotta
out.
have, ain't no kind of. You gotta have respect. That's all we got
You
left,
gotta have
y'all.
That's
respect. That's
it.
Yeah,
all we
Come
got
period.
is
on.
that little
Straight
sliver, man.
up. Clean
And
up after that motherfucking
you just
everything.
gotta have
Excuse my
That's
language.
all we got.
Exactly.
That's all we
That's
got.
all we
Exactly.
got.
Left on
That's
Pacoima.
it.
respect for it.
We lost
Yeah.
Fillmore Park. We lost Fillmore Park so quick. I mean, real quick.
Yep.
I
Real quick.
mean, we did. So, you know, like I said, we got that little corner. Ain't nothing over there. But our people, we still there. We enjoy what we got. You
I'm gonna
know,
say
but
this. Let me say this really quick. I was told that by someone that yes, you all used to. We're speaking as us as Black people had Bequema, but unfortunately, as soon as the parents start passing away, everybody want to get up out of Bequema and move to Palmdale, Lancaster. He said, "Y'all did that, so you will never get Bequema back. It's
Ooh.
over. It's over. You
Hey,
guys had it, you left it, but you won't get it back now because we got it." And
Mm.
there it is. That's proof right there. We didn't have to jump up and leave just
wait,
because they opened up Palmdale, Lancaster. We decided to do that. And as soon as we did that, they came right on in and they knew that we
right.
would
right.
because
But
they see that we don't have no unity amongst us. And that's the whole get down.
well, that's true,
Period, point blank.
but see, one thing I can speak on, and you have to look at how much property, what you gonna get for your money. We know property went up and going up and all that kind of stuff. So not just Pacoima, we can name other cities, Van Nuys, Seymour, Lakeview Terrace, and all that. You can come out here and get a one-bedroom apartment for less than $1,000. I got a
Right,
two-bedroom apartment in Van Nuys, $2,400. So
right.
I'm just do the math.
But what I'm saying is this. I'm saying this for him to say this is that they had a plan to get us out of here and it worked. Period. Point
My
blank.
my
There it is.
question.
Well,
Can
that's
I
when they
ask
own
y'all
it.
a question?
Nobody made nobody leave, Vicky. Nobody
Can
made
I
nobody
ask you
leave.
guys a
That's
question?
what they own.
Sure. Go ahead.
You know,
Vicky, Daryl, in your
Yeah.
lifetime, have you guys ever seen Pacoima have a congressman or representative that was black?
The only person that really used to represent us was
Mayor Brown.
Marie Harris. No, I'm
And
talking about in Bequema. Marie Harris.
yeah,
She was the one
yeah,
that started the expo. She had everything going on
yeah.
for us. She was the first one to have the big concerts. Everything was Marie Harris.
I
What
can
was her
remember her. Yes,
title?
sir.
Was she a congresswoman?
She was a part of at the time it was City Hall of Bequema, and that's when it was really, really all Black,
When it was
strong lead
Pacoima, when
from
it was yeah,
Bequema. Yeah, and she was the head of it. That's why they named one of the streets after her. She was the one that started all that, and we were so excited because we never had nothing like that in Pacoima. But unfortunately, she got older, she got a little sick, and things had to change because nobody else stepped up in her spot.
For
See
real.
that?
And
See
now
that?
it's just even harder for us to do any of that. It's really hard for us to do that. But she was the number one person.
So that's
But
the
one thing for
only.
sure, on top of that, Vic, when we
Uh-huh.
have these events, when we have these, well, we say the Back to Pacoima events, people come from out of state.
True,
People, it
true
doesn't matter
enough.
where you are, they come.
True enough.
They come back to here and enjoy it because and we talk as memories.
You're
So
right.
it's not gonna happen in their state, not a Back to Pacoima in a different state. No. You know, might have family reunions all over the place, but the Pacoima is Pacoima, and people they're gonna come back. If it's
Right.
if it's any event, they're coming back back to Pacoima, back to the damn event. They're coming.
Right.
They're coming. So that's all we got, really. I mean, anything that's the biggest thing that we got really going in Pacoima. You know, but hey.
But I like what was just spoken on. He said, when you come to the dam, have respect for the dam.
Yeah.
Have respect for it.
And yourself, and for yourself, and other people
And
too.
everybody that's there. Yeah.
We
Because
all share the
family,
same
we
space.
all are family here in Pacoima. Everybody know everybody. So have respect for that in itself. And just think about what you do before you do it. It's people up here that can really get hurt. I mean, like, seriously. Think about it, man. This is all we got. This is it. This is it. Once they take that corner away from us, we are done.
That's it. That's it. You said it, sis. That's all we got. Unfortunately. So if we ever lose that, believe me, we got to come up with something else. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what, where, when, and how. You know. So.
Let me speak on this really quick too. Let me speak on this too. And another thing, when we go to the senior center and we rent the event for a party and everything, again, make sure you give that respect, because once they stop allowing us to have parties at the senior center, we will have nothing there either. Period.
Yes. And that's the same thing. That's all we got. And shop around and see how much it is to rent a hall.
Please I'll tell you right now. It was $4,500 for me to rent a place in Pasadena for one night.
Do the math.
Hello.
Do the math.
$4,500.
How much you get over there?
What they doing right now over at the senior center, I'm not sure. It just depends on what it is and how they work it. But like I said, right now that is taken over by the Parks and Recs. Okay, and now we have to go through them just to rent a facility here in Pacoima that's supposed to be ours. Hello.
Yes. Well, we lost the boys club. You know, when homeboy left. What's his name? The brother. I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about.
Mr. Chase, Leroy Chase. That's
Leroy
another
Chase.
situation. Now there's another situation with the Boys and Girls Club. It's a whole big situation that none of y'all even know nothing about. I'm not going to speak on it because it's not for me to speak on, but it's a whole nother situation. Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Who
gonna speak the real, brother?
Who could speak on that, Vicky?
Well, you need to call and speak to Nicole Chase.
Okay.
That's the wife.
That's Mr. Trace's, Mr. Leroy Chase's daughter. You need to, if you want to find out what's really going on at the Boys and Girls Club, you need to speak to her.
Wow.
You heard it from her.
But that's two names. Okay, two names I gotta look up. Can you say the lady's name who was responsible for the expo and stuff again? Something Harris?
Marie Harris.
Marie Harris, yeah.
Marie Harris.
Research. Yes. Like I said, I know I couldn't think of any representation. Like Pacoima was 80% black, almost 9% black, and we had no representation in Congress. That was crazy to me. And
we had it.
But
and then
one lady out of, and we was 90% for how long?
Yeah.
Huh.
But see, that's the point.
That's crazy.
You know, people that want to be, I don't know.
That's just like right now, the PCYCC was done by Jane McGlory. She was the first one that had the center right there on the corner right now of Glen Oaks and Venice, where I'm still at right now teaching.
Right. We had
And
her
then
granddaughter on. That's Janae's grandmother. So we had her
exactly
granddaughter
all
on.
that. They were the first ones that helped me actually take my first drill team out of this state to Kentucky. They helped me.
I don't know. My picture went away. My picture went away, you guys.
You wasn't hit that camera.
So
I don't know what's going on, bro.
let's
Oh,
make
you
everything
muted.
stay positive. Let everything be positive, you guys, from
You
now on
can't.
in.
Yes,
Let's keep
ma'am.
it positive. Let's keep it positive. We got to start coming together
I
more.
don't want to push the
And like I
wrong button, but I
said,
can hear you guys. I can see you guys, but I can hear you guys.
Hey,
Okay.
Daryl, you
okay.
hit the camera. That's all. You all right? You good? You good?
All right.
I know
But
y'all.
thank you guys so much for
Nah, thank
having
you
us
guys
on, and
for
I'm
coming
really
on.
hoping that that this does calm everybody's nerves down. Now they understanding that 818, we never had nothing to do with 818. We are not going to do the back to the dam just because of the situation that was at hand 2 weeks
That's
ago.
it.
And then we will see you guys next year. But there will be a picnic on the 23rd up at Eastside Park, like my brother just said, and
Yes.
everybody can come and enjoy and do what we do. Hello?
Let's do it.
That's it.
And shut up.
There
And
you
shut
go.
up. That's right.
Oh yeah. Say it
Y'all
again.
can't see me, but you can hear me. And good night.
Shut up. Look,
That's
I
all.
always say this: shut up, hello, and goodbye.
And goodbye.
Because you know why? Everything is answered all in that same sentence. They talking about you. I'm telling you right now, shut up. I'm telling you right now, hello, because I don't care. And then I'm really walking away from you because it's a goodbye.
That's right.
Oh.
Go on, sis.
Oh
I'm hitting
yeah.
this button.
All
I
right.
hope it don't hang up.
Hey,
No, I
we
don't want to leave.
appreciate you guys for coming on and clarifying everything.
It's been a pleasure, brother.
You guys, you know, you always welcome. Vicky, you've been on a couple times before, so
Thank you.
you know you always welcome. Daryl, you
Good.
always welcome, man.
I'll be back.
So appreciate you guys.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Thank you guys so much. And hopefully we'll see you guys on the 23rd.
Yeah.
And it'll be nothing but good vibes.
And you guys
Oh, yes.
keep on doing what you guys doing because it's very, very
Truly.
positive. And I love it. I love it.
Thank
Yes,
you, brother.
yes,
Yes, I love
totally,
it. Keep on doing what y'all
totally.
doing.
Hey, like
Very
and
much so.
subscribe, Stone and Bone. Make sure you guys tapping in. All right.
All right, dog.
See you guys.
Y'all be good.
All right.
Out. We're